Every time I hear something stupid, they right there talking about it. Now, a lot of people don't know yet about this leak at the Supreme Court. Actually, there's been 3-4 leaks in the last, I'd say 3 months from the Supreme Court. Somebody is throwing a monkey wrench into the Supreme Court. We're going to talk about Roe v. Wade for a minute. Then we're going to get back to the leaker. Okay, the leaker leaked out a brief that there's a good possibility that Roe v. Wade is going to get overturned and it's going to go back to the states. Now, a lot of southern states are banning abortions 95% of the way. Some states, New York, California, a couple others, they're full-fledged abortion. Okay, great. My personal opinion on it really doesn't matter to an extent. Women, young girls, if you're going to have sex, number one, you shouldn't be doing it until you're married. Number two, if you're going to, which you probably are, you bunch of woke-ass snowflakes. You ever hear something called birth control? Men, boys. You ever hear something called a condom? If you can't afford a damn condom, you're too dumb to have sex. Bottom line. They sell them all day long and twice on Sundays. Okay, sometimes that doesn't work. Condoms break, birth control doesn't work. Girl gets pregnant. It's like going to the casinos. You rolling the dice. That's your choice. Not mine. Not my neighbors. Or any damn body else. But, now, if I'm understanding right, say this does get overturned, it goes back to the states. That means the federal government's not going to be paying for your abortions anymore, which means I'm not going to pay for your abortion anymore. Yay. You want to go get an abortion, you go to New York, California, or any of these other states who do that. That's your choice. You got to deal with God on that one. That's your choice. You do it in some of these other states where the laws will change. Mississippi. Damn near every state in the South. And you violate that law, you got to pay the price for that. You can always have the baby, take it to a fire station. No questions asked. But no, you don't want to go through the pain of having the baby. Now, I do understand there's rape and incest laws too, and every state's going to vary different on that too. And hey, it's up to the states to make the decision. You still have an input in the decision, but you just don't have it on a federal level. And Uncle Sam and me is not going to pay for that abortion. Everything in life has consequences. Now, back to this leaker. You've done something that I think is much bigger than what you think. Losing your law license is the least things that can happen to you. Don't try to come in there as a whistleblower. That's not going to work. Because you're being the judge then, and you're not a judge. You're a clerk. If you profit, monetary profit, did Politico pay you? Oh, because I guarantee you, there's going to be CNNs and MSNBCs and all that. They're going to want to pay you. You go ahead. You get that money. Then you watch how fast you get locked up. Because there's laws for that. So you think real hard about what you've done. The cat's out the bag now. Let's see what you're going to do. You shouldn't have never leaked a damn thing out of that Supreme Court. You got three branches of government. Everybody, just like his hat says, we the people are pissed. They're pissed off at Joe Biden's bunch. They're pissed off at Congress. And now, let's see what the Supreme Court does. You're trying to intimidate the Supreme Court? Are you nuts? Or just batshit crazy? And I want people to notice, I mean, it wasn't an hour after that news broke. Oh man, the protesters. There are all these young kids, all these woke kids are out there right now. I mean, damn, you got a job? Anywhere? Are you out there looking for a damn date? Notice the people in the crowds. Whoever did this, they're going to find out real fast and in a hurry about you. Do I think it's going to render or change the decision of the Supreme Court? No. They're not going to be intimidated by anybody. And if they are intimidated by anybody, they don't need to be there. They need to stick straight to the Constitution. And people, before you get your panties in the wad, for you young, woke dumbasses, they're not saying you can't get an abortion. They're just saying the government ain't going to pay for it. And they're also saying it's up to the states. Whichever state, whatever is elected by the people in the states. And don't come up with some sad story. Oh, I got pregnant and I can't afford to go to New York, or I can't afford to go right and get an abortion. That's on you. Have at least a little dignity and respect for yourself, not to put yourself in that position. You're probably going to do it any damn way. Go ahead. But don't expect the American people to pay for it. I am sure I will be doing some more talking about this subject. I will be looking for whatever kind of law that the federal government can throw at this leaker, all the way from treason to insurrection and whatever else I can find, because I'm sure there is one. If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Leave comments. I try to answer as many of them as I can. Subscribe to your friends. Tell them just look around objectively. You tell me if it's right or wrong.